It was the case that pretty much ended Colonie's age of innocence. A teenage girl kidnapped and murdered. And now, 54 years later, the village is coming together for a memorial to continue Sheila Allen's legacy. Our Jana DeCamilla is joining us live in the studio this morning with an in-depth look at how investigators cracked this cold case. Jana?
Thanks, Julia. 16-year-old Sheila Allen was kidnapped and brutally murdered just 2 days before her 17th birthday in October 1970. She was coming home from studying at the library and was assaulted right after getting off the bus. Her body was found 7 months later in the Normanskill Creek, but the case went cold for almost 5 years before her killers were brought to justice. Investigators found that she was buried alive the evening of her kidnapping on the grounds of a meatpacking plant in Rotterdam where the two men worked. Today, the fire chief, in collaboration with the village, is honoring Sheila's life and memory with a fountain in front of the village hall. Jeff Kaiser, only 6 years old when the beloved Colonie High School senior was murdered, but he remembers it very well. His teenage siblings being close with Sheila and attending the same church group. Now a retired New York State trooper, Jeff felt that Sheila's life should be recognized and approached the village board with the idea of this memorial less than 6 months ago. You have been one of the champions of getting this memorial together. Can you tell us a little bit about why it's been so important to you?
Well, I think what happened to Sheila here in the village, the history of the village, it's unparalleled and unequaled in, viciousness and the terrible fate that she met that night. And I just thought that there should have been something to call attention to what happened to her and her legacy and what it meant to other people to lose Sheila.
Today, the village is holding a dedication ceremony at the memorial fountain in front of the Colonie Village Hall at 5:30.
Jana, thanks. Jana started our digital exclusive series, Evidence Room, unpacking cold cases in New York. In our newest installment, she sits down with Texas detective Aaron Benzik, an officer with over 20 years of experience, now trying to help solve cold cases all over the country with a national database. To watch all of our Evidence Room segments, all you have to do is scan the QR code on your screen. It'll take you right to our website.
Sheila Allen was on her way home after studying at the library when she was assaulted shortly after getting off the bus. Her body was found in the Normanskill Creek 7 months later. The case was unsolved for 5 years before her killers were caught. Today, the village of Colonie came together for a memorial to honor Allen's legacy.
I began to see Sheila not from my 14-year-old tunnel vision, always looking up at her, but now from the perspective of others. It was even more peace for me, all part of the healing process.
In 2019, the Sheila Allen Memorial Fund was established. To date, it's awarded $20,000 to graduating female seniors. And a job